What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Freakopotamus Podcast. How's everybody doing today? Everybody's doing wonderful, I hope. Welcome to 2023. Can you believe it? Man, where did 2022 go? Time is moving so fast. But anyway, I'm so happy to see another year, and I know you are too. I am only 3 episodes in. This is episode number 4, and I'm so looking forward to this episode. I would like to say thank you to my new followers, as well as my future followers. I don't have many. I just started this thing about 4 or 5 months ago, but as time passes, I hope to reach more people. And if you missed any of the previous episodes, go back and check those out. Basically, it was just my introduction and how I came to love Prince. And I talk a little bit about that and my experiences over the years. With that said, I'm just ready to jump right in and do my part in assisting with keeping Prince's legacy alive. So let's start out with a little bit of Prince news before we jump into this episode. As you all know, Mr. Morris Day has announced his retirement, which, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about that. I find it really strange to believe that he probably won't retire, but he says he is. So we shall see. But in the meantime, he has released what he said is his final album called Last Call. And so with that said, I know many of you have checked it out. I have not checked it out. I have not heard any tracks. I've heard like snippets of tracks that he posted on social media, but I have not listened to the album in its entirety, but I'm sure it is straight fire. And as he's done on some of his previous solo albums, he's done quite a few collaborations with other artists, other rappers. I know that he did some collaboration with Big Daddy Kane. I think Snoop Dogg is on there, and some other artists. So check it out. And so I'm sure most of you have seen some of the items that Paisley has released in the past few months. The scarves, the shoe calendar, the 2023 calendar, lots of calendars going on there. So be sure to check those out. Some of you are interested, some of you are not. Some of you have mixed feelings about those, but worth checking out nonetheless. You know, we all have to play a part in keeping this legacy alive. So, you know, check it out. And so with that said, what I wanted to talk about today was the title of this particular episode, which is called Prince the Influencer. What do I mean by that? Exactly that. I wanted to talk about Prince's influence on other artists over the years as far as their look and their sound and their style. So let's go back to the early 80s, 1983. Remember a group called The Deal featuring Babyface and L.A. Reid? Definitely Prince influence, especially on this first album. As I mentioned before, back in 82, 83, the 1999 album was out and Prince was rocking the loose Jerry curl. Check these guys out. All Jerry curls. Check the bandana. Definitely Prince influence right there. Bandana right there. See Babyface up at the top. L.A. Reid just beneath Babyface. Remember the song Body Talk? body talk, talk your body to me, body talk. This album, and I think Just My Luck is also on this album, and some other hits that came off of it. Check out the back. Everybody rocking the Jerry curls, posing, styling, and profiling. Definitely some Minneapolis influence on this album. If you don't have it, get it. I know you remember it. This album probably sparked the careers of LA and Babyface, and I don't know, I think this guy's name is D. I don't think any of the other members went on to do bigger things than LA Reid and Babyface, but definitely Prince influence through the years. Definitely check this out. So the next group that I think was heavily influenced by Prince was, you guessed it, Ready for the World. Remember Ready for the World? Oh Sheila, Merry Go Round, Let Me Love You Down, and countless others. Strong Prince time influence on this one. And all the other albums. This is the only one that I have, but see the Jerry curl and the suits, and the cummerbunds and whatnot. Strong influence, strong Prince influence, even on the sound, especially Oh Sheila and a lot of the other songs that are on the album, or this particular album. I think this is the album that has Merry Go Round on it. Some other cool jams, but yeah, big time influence. Melvin Riley, shout out to Melvin Riley. Willie Triplett, Gordon Strozier. What about this one? I know you don't know this one. If you know this one, you know your music. Check this out. Some Dream Boy, 1983. What was the track? Let's Go Out. Let's see. Side one, Let's Go Out. Don't Go, Slow Down. Walk the streets all night, thinking that you're worth the fight. Get Off. Nothing like the Get Off that we know by Prince. I Want to Know Your Name. Check this one out. Definitely Prince influenced these guys as far as sound, the look. Of course, everybody was rocking the Jerry curl in '83, and I can see a bandana in there as well. Definitely worth checking out if you've never heard of Dream Boy. Dream Boy was pretty hot in '83 for a second, but I think this is, well, that's 6 songs. It's like a mini album. But anyway, check Dream Boy out. They might have had a second album out around '84 or so, maybe, but definitely influenced by Prince, I would say. Also, I don't have any albums by this guy. I think I have some cassette tapes, but anyway, there was this guy in the 80s. He was very popular. You know him well. His name's Giorgio. Remember Giorgio? Lover's Lane, what was it? Cherry. And I think the last hit that he had was in '88, and it was called, oh, I'm drawing a blank. What was it called? Don't Want to Be Alone. There you go. Don't Want to Be Alone. But anyway, definitely influenced by Prince. He had quite the Prince look, the sound. He didn't really develop that Prince sound until his last album. I think the I Don't Want to Be Alone single. Definitely Prince influenced on that one. His early stuff, like on the first album that he released, I think it was Lover's Lane. Not much of a Prince sound, definitely the look though. So yeah, check Giorgio out. Let's see who else was there. You had groups like Process and the Do-Rags. course, you had Mint Condition. You had The Crash, which was a band produced by none other than our boy Jesse Johnson. So if there are any other artists out there that you can think of that were probably influenced by Prince or the time or any of the Minneapolis bands, drop it in the comments below and let me know some of the artists that I didn't name that you can remember that were influenced by Prince and the Minneapolis sound. I would love to hear about some of these groups that we may have forgotten about over the years. How could I forget? Remember the group Climax, the all-female band? Lead singer was Bernadette Cooper? Bernadette Cooper and Joyce Finderella Irby was the bass player, and they had that song, Meeting in the Ladies' Room. How could anybody forget Meeting in the Ladies' Room? Strong hit back in the early 80s, man. Definitely influenced by Prince. Definitely influenced by the Minneapolis sound. Definitely. So if there are any other groups that I didn't mention that you can think of that I might have missed, please, by all means, drop the names in the comments below. Let us know if there's anything that we might have missed that we forgot about. And so with that said, this has been a really short episode. I just basically wanted to talk about Prince's influence on other artists over the years. And so as usual, please like, follow, and share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom. And I will talk to you on the next episode. Live, love, dream, y'all. Peace.